Mhm.
All right, let's see how shitty this works.
Because there was someone I knew that was like scared to death of this, like, and they're like terrified.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, don't.
That's
I
because
said,
they're listening to bullet points by other YouTubers. They're not actually reading the document.
yeah,
There's a lot of good
he
points in there.
was. He was like,
I think there's a lot of good points in there, right? There's a lot
He-
of common sense shit that needs to be done.
I think he was listening. Like he listened to like a lot of those channels, and he was also.
Oh yeah, they'll never talk about the context as to why these people are trying to push for this. They'll just tell you, oh yeah, this is just a massive bad thing. No, it's not all bad. Like there's quite a bit of that. I like from what little that I've read so far that I would actually co-sign.
Yeah, getting rid of the Federal Bureau of Education.
I'm down with that.
Yoink.
I'm done.
Yep.
I'm done with our children being indoctrinated.
Yep.
Shit, we were indoctrinated. Didn't really help. So.
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
I remember a YouTube channel called Midas Touch.
Jesus, Brem language.
I remember a channel called Midas Touch before. Like someone knows been sharing that with me, and I already kind of skeptical of the guy because he tried to say that all the misinformation and rumors and stuff has always been on the Republican side. I'm like, oh, okay, like her service side, like, yeah, right. Like it lost me on there, you know. I was like, okay, I was like, no, dude, this guy is flat out lying. Like that is not true. He tried to start his video by saying that, like he kind of tells it with a he speaks when he speaks with an even tone, kind of not like too hysteria or not, but like that's just to me that's just a poker face, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Putting up a front that you're level-minded for a little bit here, but like you kind of lost me at that. I don't know about this guy.
Here you go.
It's just, yeah. I guess he's a political. Shoot, oh, I almost got killed by that. That one killed me.
Stay out of sight.
Hello? Digital, you still streaming?
Yeah, he is. He's going to the bathroom now.
Oh, I thought maybe you got shadow banned because what we're talking about.
No. Well, fuck, hey. You know, never know.
I think I saw Ninja get shadow banned one time, and he just got on his phone, texted something, and within seconds he was back on. He was showing up on the followed channels on Twitch. He had disappeared. I think that's a shadow ban, right? He was still live, but like I was on his live stream, but like he was still. It showed him disappear from the list of live channels on my feed. So he just kind of texts something on his phone, and that's it. He's unshadow banned.
Okay, fuck it.
Huh?
I might. No. Fuck, man. I do not like my stats. I can do better. I know I can, but fuck. Although that looks badass. No lie. No, come on. Isn't that screenshot?
I wonder if someone should maybe create like a fake talk YouTube channel where they talk based on topics and they go through a year like increasing their intensity and talk about something and deliver like they call themselves Icarus, and then they just like they literally just commit like what do they call it, not literally, but what they call like YouTube suicide, to where they just like, you know, they deliberately fly too close to the sun, and that's the whole point.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. I'd actually like to see.
All right, it's all right. The penis with legs has returned.
Oh my god!
Wait,
You
no,
you
tripod,
found
bro.
your penis?
Do I?
I like, wow, you found your penis?
Yeah, would you use
Bruh.
a microscope?
Nah, you gotta lay on your back, bro. It's not that hard.
For every
All right.
fucking like 20 pounds of fat you lose, you gain an inch.
I thought it was like every. I thought it was like every. Yeah, I thought it was like 3 inches or some shit. Is it an inch?
No, it's
Or
not
some
that
stupid
much,
shit?
bro. Come on.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be like John Holmes by the time I'm done. Shit.
Damn, no wonder I'm not as big as I was in high school. I'm getting my abs back though. All right, let's see me sucking fucking PvP.
Did you guys hear that? He said he wants to suck some pee-pee.
Yep.
Bro, you need to chill out with that gay shit, dog. Like,
Right.
goddamn.
Not in this fucking, not in this space.
You should say over the mic, touch my PV penis.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Penis. Wiener.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, I just got thrown by this boss.
Can you stop saying my name in vain, please? Jeez. Why you take it so much?
Oh my goodness.
Lord. Me, Peter.
Yes.
Please strike down these infidels.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Pete, did you see the fucking bear chase a man down? And the
No.
and like so like the dude in the forest is literally running right from this fucking bear. He turns around, gives the bear pizza.
Does it work?
Yeah,
who
it
knew?
worked. Yeah, it worked.
All right, you go
Bro,
in the woods, always have a pizza on you.
Yep, pretty much, dude. Like, so funny. I love it. I'm like, bro. I posted on my Facebook. I said, "This is my spirit animal." I meant it. That shit is so funny.
I still like the beer that goes into the bar every night and gets a beer and then fucking bounces.
Yep. He goes, I love the Canadian bear that goes into the same gas station every night at the same time and grabs his favorite bag of chips and then leaves.
I saw a bird do that.
It is so funny, bro.
Wait, the bear or the bird that does that? There's a bird.
No, there's a bear that does that. No, he goes in. It's a Canadian gas station,
Mm-hmm.
and this bear is known by the owner of the store. Like the store owner, I guess, has like fed it throughout the years, and so like, but he's kept it wild. It's not like he like takes this thing home and takes care of it or anything. Like he just keeps coming back, right? So like the dude records it this one time. And the bear literally comes into the store in front of the entrance. You see him sniffing around on the shelf, finds his favorite bag of chips, and his nose, because he's a grizzly. He's a big fucking bear. He's huge, okay?
Jeez.
So his muzzle gets kind of stuck between the shelving, right? And he realizes this. He tries to make sure that he's the neatest fucking like creature on the planet about this. He grabs the bag before the shelf falls. He takes his paw, holds the shelf up, and makes sure it doesn't fall, grabs the bag, and then walks out. I'm like, bro, that is fucking awesome. I love it. Yeah.
Dude, animals be like people sometimes.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love it. I do.
I like
That's
those. I like the video where you see this lizard and it's acting like a dog. And the whole like, lizard thinks he's a dog. And like the guy calls it over like a dog. They're like,
Yep. Ooh, found it. Here we go. I'll send it to you.
yeah, I gotta see this. I might have seen it already, but I don't remember.
Oh, I'm not talking about the bear. I'm talking about the more depressing shit that we were talking about earlier. Project 2025.
I may not read that only because it's 900 pages.
900. Well, I'm not
bullet
gonna.
points out there.
There's bullet points you could find. Hopefully, you find the good ones. But yeah, so far the bullet points that have been taken have been pretty rancid. I'm gonna send it to you too, Pete. I don't know if I sent it to you yet. Here you go. There's that. But like I said, I barely got to 30, and I fucking was falling asleep, bro. But yeah, I don't see this from what little I've read of it so far and what people have said about it. I don't really see people in Congress going, "Yeah, this is a great idea." Oh, here you go. And for you, here you go. Yeah, I'd say like just skim through it if you want, but yeah, it's not.
Gotcha, bitch. Ah.
All right, killed the in-game boss. I mean, he was badass looking, but the fight was kind of mid.
Fuck, I should have gone for the regular melee.
Ah, fuck.
Carl Hungus. All right. I mean, when you're just not going to be subtle.
What are you playing?
Destiny. Oh, couldn't get the knife off.
Oh, the game for gays. Got it. Yeah.
It said right in my fucking description because I hate myself.
Oh, you put it in your description.
Or not the description, the title. Yeah. Yep.
That's funny. Because I hate myself. No love here. Straight up.
Oh, fuck. I am letting Ace down.
Woo! God damn.
Oh, you lucky bastard. Ah. Fucking knife missed him by fucking that much, dude. God, my fucking team's fucking garbage. And I don't know this map at all. I have not played it a lot.
Alright, so I need to go back to... Oh, it's just right over here. Cool.
Well,
Late,
I gotta get going
we-
to bed. I gotta be at work earlier tomorrow than normal.
What time do you have to get up?
I'm to wake up same time, but I'm gonna I want to make sure I have plenty of energy ready because I gotta my manager asked me if it's okay if I start at 7 instead of 8. Reason I guess I have someone important coming in, like one of the managers over her regional or something, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
I mean, and so I don't mind, at least I'm getting paid for it. So
Oh, so you're going to it. What you're really saying is, I can read between the lines. It's fine, Don. You're going to a gay nightclub. Got it.
Yep.
Sucks. Yeah, man. I was trying to stay in the closet. I guess I'm gay now. You know.
Hey, I mean, there's some pretty good professions in sucking dick, bro. Just
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
only
Chris,
man.
Dick.
It's called the Ram Ranch.
A Ram Ranch. I mean,
Dude,
you know,
all the songs that guy made are on Spotify. Like,
18 naked
cowboys,
cowboys.
in the tower, Ram Ranch wanted to get fucked.
That's fucking funny.
I think it was a guy that had that as a Twitch alert, and he was on a subway and doing a real live stream that happened. Or something like that.
I hope he had that shit turned all the way up, dude, and make everybody look at him funny. Like, wait, what?
I remember one guy had like in the public, he had like the bomb will detonate in 5 minutes. Like, alert, like, oh no.
Oh god.
No, he
The
got
bomb detonation alert, dude. That is the worst one to be having right about now. I'm just saying, like.
he got arrested because he scared people.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get on.
That missed
All right,
completely?
Have a good night, Don.
Fuck.
Have a good day at work. So, more reasons why you suck at Destiny. Got
Yep.
it.
I'm letting Ace
All
down,
right.
bro. Ace never lets me down, but I let Ace down, and it's unfortunate.
Sounds about right.
Yep. Fuck. Ah. I'm used to Battlefield, dude. You're so much faster in Battlefield.
Yeah.
Gotta get my cool back.
You don't have any cool. You're too old for cool.
Yeah, sure. But I can get my badass back though.
I don't know about that one. That's kind of weird.
I can, bro. I still got it. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yes, my child.
Oh, fuck. And I missed the second time. Oh my god, that should have killed him. And the grenade missed. Fucking bullshit.
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
That's right, Tyria. We killed Zaitan
damn it.
today. My people.
Fuck. Nope. Get back,
Kyle's Witch Engage. What's up, dude? Kyle Switch Engage? Is that what that is? I'm all Kyle's Witch. Kyle Switch Engage. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We just killed Zaitan.
Not this time.
Okay. Sounds
Fight
good.
again whenever you want.
That second guess was correct then. Yes.
Why is that so fucking low?
Okay. Wait. Oh, I can go up that way. I saw the barrier here. I thought this was cut off right here. I didn't think I could do it. All right, never mind. I was wrong. I take it are you a Guild Wars 2 enjoyer, sir?
Yeah, I'm not fucking... Ugh.
All right, so stream. The Zaitan fight was I mean, I love the way Zaitan looks as an Elder Dragon. He looks like a beast, right? I love the design. But the fight was kind of lackluster. The mouth of Zaitan and the world PvE boss of Zaitan were much more engaging than that one was. For anyone playing on NA. Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
YNA.
Oh, you have a decked out Ranger because he's an NA player.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just because you're an NA player?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Lost
Full
35
Berserker Warrior.
competitive points because of that.
I found EU streams sometimes, yeah. Yeah, I've been soloing.
The only way to go.
Yeah, that's all I've been doing is soloing.
Fuck breakups. You ever finish a Fire anime and there's no season 2?
Yep.
That's fucking
Unfortunately.
rough.
It is.
No Game, No Life, High School of the Dead.
Black Blood Brothers.
Yep.
That shit's still fresh with me.
I'm sure I could find a bunch more if I went through my list.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Oh
What up?
shit, a wild blue appears.
I gotta ask this very important question.
Clash.
Yeah.
If I to boycott Genshin Impact, why do I gotta call my NP?
I have no fucking clue, but that sounds fucking stupid.
That sounds dumb as shit, bro.
Because they're the typical people are mad that like Genshin's new update or whatever is gonna have no dark skinned people, whatever that means really. Because
Except they will, because there'll be some chocolate mamas in there, but there won't be any like straight. black
not
people.
really.
No,
Not
no
really,
chocolate mamas?
because MiHoYo, one of the biggest audiences for Genshin is South Korea.
Oh,
and let's
you
just-
lucky bitch!
Oh, so it's a culture thing. Well, it's South Korea. What's the big deal?
it's one of the biggest audience is South Korea, and let's just say they're not big fans of.
No, they're not. No,
You know
like
what?
China.
I give them respect for that one, biggest. But on a serious note, this boycott list is like Because like I asked me questions, like I'd ask you questions, like what? All right, then like they said like, but what if that's their vision? And they said I don't care about their vision, and
Yeah,
they
right.
shouldn't be able to do this to other people's cultures or whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. And I basically asked what about like for example like Hades and like yeah like they turned one of the Greek gods into like an American black woman basically, and they said that's their just
Oh my
their
God,
interpretation. And these people, and I can't. It just freaks. It's just so weird because these people are just not self-aware at all. It's like whenever there's no, like whatever the hell there is, like POC garbage. These people scream about, they become full cultural imperialists. But as soon as it's stuff in their favor, it's like, oh, what do you mean? Why do you even care in the first place? It's always that. Anyways, that's like the least important thing that's happened. So, by the way, did you see that JoJo animation of the Trump incident?
No, I didn't, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I did. That's
For me, it's like there's something awesome. Like I don't know, like Trump and the JoJo art style just looks
Special
amazing.
Agent Catboy fucking meme that someone did, like literally like an hour after it happened. That was fast as fuck, bro. I'm like,
Hey,
I was
bro,
like, wait.
fastest memes in the West, boy.
Also, just that the last 3 days have just been eye openers. Have you even seen Destiny's unhinged rants
Take
about
that knife.
I
Punk
just watched.
bitch.
I just watched fucking.
He was on. Was it? He was on, I think he was on.
Called out on it on a.
Dude, he was. I saw it on Twitter. He got humiliated by Pierce Morgan, and I'm like, man, how?
Piers. That's what I was watching. Yeah, Piers actually bodies him, dude.
I still don't know why you
Problem
guys are
is-
watching Destiny.
I'm not watching it. It popped on my feed. Like his
Why
tweets
is
are
it
quite
popping on your
literally
feed?
because everyone's reacting to it. Because he's very much like your tip.
The
I
Destiny
commit-
thing went viral, Pete. Like that shit's
Oh, I
everywhere.
know, but-
Everybody's calling him out on it, dude.
He literally said the firefighter deserved to be killed.
Oh, I know.
Because
Yeah, because Trump was there, and then yeah.
It's like this is the people who scream about democracy. By the way, keep that in mind.
They also try and claim that they're tolerant and fucking non-violent. Get out, bruh. Thank you, T'Challa, for the help. Shit. Ace never lets me down.
I just can't.
Oh, I need my
stand-
fucking. I don't know what my fucking emote key is.
Also, dude, you guys heard about Concord, that new woke game with the pronouns or whatever?
No.
Well, basically, it went from I think it basically the beta is now at 19 players playing it.
Ace never lets me down.
It's one of these like another woke live service Sony game that's coming out. So I say another.
I'm just
but,
collecting special ammo, bruh. Fucking odd. You've got to be shitting me. All right. I really need to. God, I like.
Oh, I can pick any of this shit. Oh,
Dude, there's no way he just said that.
What?
The people who are like about the Genshin boycott thing I was talking about earlier, this is what the CEO responded with. Please kindly remind that the Genshin Impact is a work of fiction, is not related to actual persons, people, events, or groups or organizations.
oh, he probably had to say that though. Right?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. He basically told everyone. He basically told the people mad about
Fuck.
POCs to touch grass. It's fucking hilarious. He basically told them all to touch grass. You know what? Maybe China's not that bad after all.
Oh, dude. Almost survived.
Also, why does Destiny look like human toothpaste?
Because
stream?
I don't know what's gotten into
No,
him. Dude.
not-
Like, he's
not
lost
that.
a lot of weight and shit.
Oh,
and I'm like,
not
dude,
your stream. The creator, like, it's this picture where it's like this guy's telling this firefighter who like died for his family he's a piece of shit, and this is the guy. It's like dude looks like toothpaste, but the person.
Because he's evil? Like, what do you want? I don't know.
I guess.
He didn't know
Maybe-
he would be this way. I don't know what the fuck's going on with him, dude.
I think it's just TDS has got to him. I think I think there's two factors, like TDS and the fact that he's so afraid of Trump winning now at this point because he thinks it's guaranteed at this point that
He
Trump
knows
wins.
it's guaranteed. They know that Biden shouldn't have won the first time, but the election was fortified, and they know they're not going to be able to fortify it enough this time. So he's gonna lose.
Hope so. But the problem is, remember, go and vote, people. You're in Pennsylvania, Didge. That's what you remember that.
Yeah.
Ah, he got me. Oh, I should have popped my ult. Fuck. All right, yeah, let's fucking do this.
Also, apparently Redditors are angry because Jack Black ended his ban or whatever
Oh,
he had.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
because
close.
Jack Black fucking his buddy said some stupid shit like yeah, it happened on stage. I just watched it just a minute ago.
I'm just, I don't know,
He's like,
man.
what do you want for Christmas this year? And he said he answered with to not let them miss next time or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was like, come on, dude, really?
It's like all I
Of
want
all
for
the
Christmas
things
is
you
a white
said, you had to
genocide
say
and
that.
fucking all that shit. Yeah, it's just fucking.
Man, I'm
And
just
so
the
Jack said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna like end it now." I'm like, bro.
I mean,
That's
probably
fucked.
ending it now because a lot of companies now are like people who have been like cheering on the assassination. A lot of them are getting fired. Like, it's actually
yeah.
fascinating to watch.
Yep, and the left is bitching about it, bro. And it's like, I'm sorry, who was the one getting all these people fired, fucking left and right for fucking silly jokes and bullshit? You guys. And now you don't.
And now
when we
that it's,
warned
like,
your bitch
switched to
asses
you,
that this shit was coming
motherfuckers.
to you, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even like I promise. I think it's justified. Like
It
all
is.
things considered, like cheering on a political assassination and the death of a firefighter. I'm just like, dude, I don't like. It's
Oh,
like
that's not what I wanted to do.
you can be like. It also doesn't help that like I'm just kind of over the my freedoms argument now, where people are like it's my freedom. And like that's cool. Anyways,
Here's an arrest. Anyways,
literally, like I'm so
fuck, I'm
over.
out.
I was like, you cannot grant. You cannot grant the freedoms argument to people who don't actually want
Believe in
freedom.
freedoms. Yeah.
Well, problem is I'm not that big into the freedom camps either, but that's more so different than what their reasons are. But either way, it's well deserved.
I'm still kind of curious about that, Blue. How are you not really that much into it, even though you're literally benefiting from it right now in your own country?
Like what do we are you talking about Canada, the country where if I say anything about trans people, I could probably get arrested?
No, I'm saying like you say no, because you've been saying this shit for a minute now. You're talking about how like
Ace never lets me down.
you're not really into the whole freedom argument. Like you're not really into the freedoms in themselves, right? Like that's what you're telling me before.
Well,
No,
And I'm
he's
just
not
kinda
into. He's
curious.
not into using my freedom argument to justify fucking.
it depends on what you
horseshit.
mean.
He said
Like,
this
what-
the other day. He said he doesn't give a fuck
It
about
depends,
people
like-
in general. That's what he
Well,
said.
the thing is let's at least free speech is an example.
Okay, fair enough.
For free speech, what the abstract idea of free speech, be able to say whatever you want and all that, I'm just like no, it's like no, like not really. And like just like this abstract idea about like gay marriage, being like oh, like these weird like abstract we have to do these things because people need more freedom in quotations.
Yeah, I
'Cause
don't
freedom-
think they need more freedom. There's always been freedom,
'Cause
and everybody's trying to
no,
like
'cause
fucking
there's, like-
dilute it
no,
and
'cause-
dissect it.
No, because like freedom as it's defined in the 21st century is let me be a degenerate. Like I'm not trying to mean by the way. That's the actual like how it's. That's how freedom's been defined.
being
For,
mean.
Ooh,
like that's how it's been defined.
3.57.
Do you,
Look at that
Do you think
number.
there's-
It's so high.
do you think
Look
people
at
get
it.
into like I can't look at your stream, dog. But
Look
I'm
at
gonna do
it.
this right now.
3.57
people-
combat efficiency. Come at me, you cocksuckers.
He's playing gay Destiny too.
Unfortunate, but like, do you think like people like get into my freedoms argument about like having to work, or is it always? It's always in the form of supporting degeneracy. My freedoms.
You're not
That's an
wrong. Yeah,
argument.
you're not wrong. That is always what it is.
No, that's not. But what I'm saying is they're always trying to find a way to victimize themselves to go get social normalcy, right? So like they'll sit there and say, Okay, well, I'm going to advocate for trans rights, and I'll make a counter argument. What rights do trans people not have that everybody else has? Please,
I mean,
and vice versa. I want to know what these mythical things are.
I would go further. I would say this is not even a category that can be even defined culturally or like in law either. So
well, that's a fair point. But my thing is like, okay, so you're gonna tell me that you're fighting for gay rights, right? So what can the gays not do that I can do? I'm waiting, and I've actually been making this argument, dude, before this whole trans thing became a thing. Like this has literally been my fucking like my fight is like, okay, tell me what you can't do that I can, and I'll wait. Go ahead, tell me. Not one single person has ever done it. Not one. Gay people, bisexuals, LGBTQ, not fucking one, dude. And it's annoying and it's aggravating.
I even like the problem is like I think you're giving too much credence by even acknowledging LGBT and all that, to be honest. At this point it should not even be like acknowledged in any form of law or culturally.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There should never be a law based around what they consider inequality. There's no such thing as this inequality. Like
the problem is I'm also just kind of like, if we're going to go further back and repealing like neoliberalism, that probably have to include all the forms of like civil rights laws that passed for the past like 50 to 60 years.
That's the whole point. Is it's civil rights. Civil rights is not predicated based on sex. It's called civil rights for a reason.
Yeah, except
and
that's
these
what they changed it
motherfuckers
into. Title IX and all that bullshit.
The problem is like when you go back to like the civil rights movement, this is where it was gonna lead. Like
this was
like,
always the goal.
Like, I'm not trying to be a dick about it. Like,
no, dude, no, I'm done, bro. Like I said, gloves are off. This shit's fucking. Yeah, fuck around and find out, cause I'm over this shit. Yeah, y'all have been evil the whole fucking time. This was all this shit was only ever a fucking means to an end to fucking enact your bullshit, and you finally fucking started doing it. So get fucked.
Take those zones and hold them.
I don't think it's nearly as complicated as what these fucking retards are out here saying it is.
The problem is it's never been complicated. I really hate whenever I ask a question like, "Hey, is what time is it?" And you'd be like, "That's a complicated question, bro." It's like, no, it's not. Answer the fucking question. Me talking to your average centrist, by the way.
Oh. No, I know what you're bringing up, and no. I'm not. No. You're talking about the Tyler situation and the Russian border situation, right? Yeah, I know what you're referring to. And Pete is right. Fucking America, they did that to, dude. We did that. They've done that. We've done that to them. Like, that's why it's complicated. There's a history there. There's an actual history there.
I mean, here's the thing.
Will I sit there and say Tyler was not educated on the premises of what you were talking about? Absolutely. Even he
because you know how you answer that question if you're pro NATO. You can be, yeah, I actually think Ukraine should join NATO and like we should have weapons on their border just in case something happens. If you said that, I would have been like, okay, there you go. That's an answer. Instead, it's like, oh, it's complicated, man. What about the, like, no, like, it's a pretty simple question.
Pete came in and sat there and said the thing that made sense because it's true. Because I forgot all about that.
I mean, Pete gave an argument more so in favor of like,
Ace never lets me down.
Doing that, which is fine because like I'd rather you like give an answer even if the answer disagrees with my thoughts, as long as you actually give an answer. So you're talking about, oh, it's super complicated, man. What if the sky turned orange yesterday?
Because it is complicated. Because there's a lot more to this than just fucking Russia attacking Ukraine.
We've been hearing that every time we ask a basic question that like it's always been it's so complicated. No, it's not. Like it's like it's a bit. He's just like.
So do we forgo? So do we? All of the Ukrainian history behind with Russia and the claims that making about Russian about the Russian claims for Ukraine as to why he thinks this is justified. I watched the interview too, dude. I watched the same shit.
What claims about Putin? What claims when Putin was talking about the history and how Ukraine was a part of Russia In his lifetime, by the way. What
he
part
was
of that
no.
was
He actually went
incorrect?
further back. He went further back. No, he went like something
I'm
like
being
ridiculously like.
I'm being fair. Like I'm being fair to you when I say that because I can even go. I could bring up that, but I'm just saying something within our lifetime.
Oh,
Well,
damn
so
it.
what are you asking?
I'm saying like what part of like Putin's like when he was talking about like when he was with Tucker and keep in mind this is also like he had to use a translator because Tucker can't speak Russian.
Absolutely true.
What part about Putin's answer was like incorrect? You can disagree with like no, even with that you shouldn't be
Because
able to invade Ukraine or do X,
everything,
Y, and
so
Z.
it's not about
But,
being
like-
incorrect, but there's nothing that's actually able. You can sit there and like go back and actually verify this, right? Like there's like the only verifications that you can do that with
What part
is
was wrong?
literally from over like from the first SAR, right? Because he brings up the first SAR. And in that interview, that's what I agree with him on. It's like, okay, if you want to go back to the first SAR, sure. But if we're going that far back, then we could easily say that the Russian people that you currently have are also considered invaders. And the relative country that used to go be in charge of Russia before it was, where it's at today, we could easily say they should be the ones that be.
I think that's like American I think Russia and like all these other countries, they're more used to thinking about their history and far back versus like in the West where we can't even think of what will happen tomorrow. That like
I let Ace down.
Like the history is important. Like
he's the only one saying it. You go look at. You can look the stuff up.
You can acknowledge that what he says is true and be like, oh yeah, he should invade Ukraine.
You can sit there and say what he said is true, but you can literally go look it up. There's nothing verifying what he said is true. Like we have historical documents about Russia all the way back to the Balkan Wars and shit. Like all those things, and like not
what part was incorrect.
Okay, how is this incorrect?
No, I'm asking what part was incorrect of what he said.
When he sat there and said that like Ukraine was a part of Russia all the way back then, like they owned Russia, like they like Russia was like literally like that was their land or whatever.
Russia owned Ukraine?
Or Russia, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Sorry. Yeah, when you go look up the information about this, right? Like they're for the longest time they were just neighboring fucking countries with similar goals in mind. And that was one of the reasons why they had a few of the treaties that they had between the two. And that's one of the reasons why Ukraine originally even decided to, we'll merge with Russia. It makes sense. Or, we have similar alignments. We have cultures together, all of that, right? The way he explained it in that Tucker Carlson interview was that it was always like that. Like, they've always been a part of that. No, like, their alignment, sure. Yeah, they've always been sort of, like, similarly aligned. Fair enough. But, like, it was never like, oh, yeah, Russia's land is that. No, because you go all the way back, like, that has not been the case. And so when he said it, yeah, I'm going to question it because I don't really trust everything that man says. Like, I think there's some shit that guy actually fucking fabricates to justify what he's doing. And you know what? You know what's funny about this? I can justify 20 different ways as to why what he's doing is right versus what he actually explained in that Tucker Carlson fucking interview.
Oh, damn it.
That actually makes sense.
I mean, the Russian perspective on Ukraine is not like that deep either. It's worse. It's like Ukraine's ours. They've always been ours. The CIA did a coup 12 years ago with Yanukovych, whatever you say his name, because it's Russian. I don't want to fucking say it. And that's it, basically it. And then they threatened to join NATO. The thing that like everyone is basically saying that if Ukraine joins NATO, that's war. And then they decided to do it anyways. And this war happens. Like no one could have saw this coming.
Right.
Like, dude. Everyone with the brain saw this.
Everything that he said in that interview, like, I don't agree with everything. I watched that same interview. I don't think everything he's saying is he's being honest.
Playmaker.
But, like I said, there's other things that took place in their history that make sense to me as to why this would be justified. Probably more so than the way he explained it. I mean, and that's fine. Whatever.
It also doesn't help that, like, in Putin's point of view, the West is most likely trying to do regime change in Russia. And
look at who was in the.
Watching how Gaddafi. Like, do you think Putin wants to die like Gaddafi?
No. Look at our democratic process. We claim democracy on everything, and look at who was in charge of part of our foreign affairs that decided that they're going to try to do some espionage shit in Russia and make fucking Putin actually probably hate us a lot more if, we didn't have that certain, dude, like the Biden shit and Hillary. Like, did you see some of the shit that they were trying to do over there? On top of Obama fucking saying, hey, we're grounding you. You're not allowed to have aircrafts. You're not allowed to be airborne. And by the way, if there's even a threat of nuclear strikes, we're going to fucking turn you to glass. Like,
I mean, here's the thing. They wanted to do a no-fly zone above Ukraine, which that's World War III right there, a no-fly zone.
Yeah, and I think that's shit. I don't think that shit
I don't
is
think
right.
that'd be World War
I actually
III,
I actually support Trump when he said, let's overturn that because that's not right. He has a right to defend himself. And I agree with that.
Like, the thing is, like, this war, at this point, there's no chance Ukraine wins, so this war is just better off them trying to do a peace deal of sorts, because you're not winning.
By the way, did you see the
It
press
depends on what
conference
you mean by wins, right? Because, yes, there's no chance that Ukraine defeats Russia, but there is a chance that they could stop Russia from annexing them.
Russia already claimed most of the regions they really wanted for the most part.
Which is like what, 12%? Yeah, they're at 12%. They were at 14, but they pushed back 2.
They already claimed back all. Like, and also Ukraine's ran out of soldiers too, by the way.
Yeah,
like they're literally drafting 40-year-old men
and their elderly are fucking gone. They pretty much all died. Yes, I remember. I think we talked about this before, actually. Yeah.
No, because like Ukraine won't last, and it doesn't matter because Russia already kind of got what they wanted from this war, anyways.
Yeah, I agree. But did you see his press conference they released today about Trump? He was like, yeah, he was like, if Trump becomes president and he tries to end the war, he's like, I will respect anything that he does to make me stop. And I was like, bro, the fuck? Like, are you telling me Trump's that fucking dangerous that you are willing to like just stop now?
It's not that much danger. I don't think it's a danger thing. I think Putin does not want to be Gaddafi, and Trump basically is going to guarantee Trump there will be like, oh, he won't Gaddafi and destroy Russia, basically.
Oh, okay. Because like he just kind of came off as fearful, and I was like, that's kind of weird for Putin to be that way. Like, I've always. Like, I'm not much of a Putin fan, but like there are things that I do agree with him on.
I don't think he's like that fearful, like all things considered.
Did you? So that interview came out, and there's another interview that came out where the YouTuber asked Trump about the situation between North Korea and South Korea, and one of the advisors came forward and talked to this kid, and he was like, he said that Trump told him that like that fucking Kim, because I guess this is how self-aware Trump is when it comes to like dignitaries or dictatorships in general. He said that in the middle of this like whole thing that happened between South and North when they were taking their photo op or whatever, they're shaking hands. Trump, I guess, shortly after that said if Kim had a knife on him right now, he'd gut him like a fucking pig. Like, that's how he understands this shit. Like, these people, he knows that he's hated by a lot of people. Again, that's not really here nor there. I was just pointing that out. Like, I feel like that's a pretty good stance to have when it comes to dealing with these sort of dictatorships. He's very self-aware of these things. And and what makes that point so sound to me is because when I watched the interview that happened today with Putin on his press conference, he sounded fearful. So I was like, okay, maybe Trump might be a little bit of a fucking gangster. You know what I mean?
He
like,
really is, bro.
He might be a little bit of a fucking gangster. If he knows that Kim Jong-un would sooner gut him like a fucking fish than to be there doing what he was doing, but somehow he's there doing it because of Trump, I'm like, when you think about it in that sort of context, and then you hear what Putin had to say today, I was like, maybe he's a little bit more dangerous than we're led to believe. Because he did say in his first presidency, I will never announce what I'm doing to the enemy. You know what? That's pretty fucking powerful.
Man, it's just not being confident. That's actually pretty good, you know?
Yeah, right? Dude, yeah.
But I guess
Oh
we're
my
so
god, I
used
can't
to,
believe
like,
that missed.
Everybody's
And
used to
that-
passive-aggressive
God damn it.
behavior, which actually breeds incompetence.
Well,
And
the problem is, the liberal elites are just like, the reason why China doesn't care about them. Putin doesn't care about them because despite their efforts to destroy Russia, Russia still do more better than Canada, which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Despite, because this whole idea that like it's just the liberal world order is collapsing, and China is basically just going to do their thing. Russia doesn't care, and the West is doomed on that front.
Right.
Not that I think it's a big deal if the liberal world order goes away, but
I don't even really consider them liberals. Anymore. Like, because me and Pete were talking about this, and like I've come to the, I do come to my senses, and it's just I will forever be traditional in that sense, and I will like in my ideals of centricism or any sort of that. Is going to be completely.
Is just
it's going to hold on. Let me finish. It's going to be completely wildly different in the way you perceive it, because when I say centricism, I'm talking about not just broadly stroking everything with a brush and just being one and done with it. Right? I don't believe in that. You've heard me. You and me have actually gone back and forth about intersectionalism and all that shit. Like that to me is actually important. Like I think critical thinking is important, and everything that you talk about nowadays isn't really about critical thinking. It's literally about mostly just broadly strokes, and I get it, and that's just not how I'm ever going to be. And that's fine.
What part?
That's fine.
What part am I lacking in your knowledge? What do I don't come fight evil? Like what's part am I lacking in your worldview?
No, it's literally trying to understand where those people are coming from. So like in order for you to sit there and be like, okay, you're just a fucking dumb liberal. It's like, okay, but we have to understand why is he like a dumb liberal. That's the kind of thinking that I have. That's not something I should automatically assume that you would.
I know why they think that. I've read their books. It's literally that they're reaching
No, Blue. That's not critical thinking, Blue. Blue, that's not critical thinking.
Is it?
Just let me finish. Jesus.
Oh, sorry. I should.
Because you're saying no. Hold on. You're using.
Don't read what they say.
You are utilizing a generalized consensus based on books, right? Not every liberal reads the same books.
But it
just
doesn't
not
matter.
like
They
every
act out the same
Republican reads
shit.
the same book.
They act out the same shit, so they all support it.
No, they do not all
Yeah,
support
they do.
it. This is what I'm talking about.
No. Yeah, this is the bro. Because I don't care if a liberal goes around saying fucking, oh, they're not really chopping the dicks off kids. Yes, they fucking are. So if you support this trans shit, you are supporting that. Because you are the dumbass who doesn't know what's really going on.
All liberals even say those things. And I'm not even saying that liberals in the general sense
but they allow it to happen.
These ideas.
They allow it to happen.
The problem is
if you allow it to happen, then that's the same as supporting it.
Okay, that is not the same as supporting. Because if that's the case, then how come that when Trump had the majority House for conservatives and Republicans on his fucking seat, how come there wasn't more proactive against this type of shit and more psychological intervention should have been more of a thing?
Republicans were fucking cowards who were more worried about being called fucking racist and shit than they were. Oh, that was a nice ult, bro. Good job.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, if we're using the same ruler of measurement, that should be swinging both ways.
But no. Well, yeah, sure, it swings both ways. But where are the Republicans doing some shit like that?
As long as you understand what I was trying to say. Okay, fair enough.
Where are the Republicans doing that kind of shit? Like, where are they staying silent when kids are getting fucking?
There was quite a few back when Trump was in office and he had the majority fucking seating. Fuck. Like literally, there was
no. When were they staying silent? Because they're not. They're coming out against it. They're trying to pass bills against it.
Like, didn't he fire the majority of his cabinet within the first like 4 or 5
So does everybody.
months?
So does everybody who gets the presidency.
But that's what I'm saying. Like there were Republicans, or at least they counted themselves as Republicans. Okay, I'm just saying there were people there that existed that were not proactively against this ideal. They were like, oh, we'll just let it go.
I don't know who you're talking
about.
No, dude, it's not. That's not the same thing, right? Our politicians, no, hold up. Our politicians are not actively voting for bills that let people do this shit to children. No, I'm not talking about
voting for bills. I'm talking about literally not being proactive against any of the legislation that comes in when it comes to affirmative care and it comes to the trans community, right? I've always stated, hey, we should probably get these guys psychological help. We should mandate something where it tells these people, hey, get your fucking troubles.
Fine. Yes,
get your
fine,
shit done.
Fine.
Right?
But
that's what
there's a big difference between your politicians not. Oh not voting against this shit, and your politicians actively fucking voting for it.
But when you're saying that they're not actively against something, that they're automatically for it, and that's the that's
When your
literally
politicians are voting for it, bro. When your politicians are voting for it, yes, the Republicans are being cowardly as fuck and not voting against it. Fine,
And that's
terrible.
That's
but
what I was using.
They
Yeah,
are
that's what I was
actively voting people in who are passing bills that enable this shit. That is a big. That is actively supporting fucking evil. That's not turning a blind eye to it. I mean, you might be turning a blind eye that it's happening, but you're not turning a blind eye to the fact you're voting these assholes in. You're voting them in. They're voting in laws that do this shit. Sorry, you're supporting it.
Do we even vote these people in anymore?
They
It
are,
doesn't
bro.
Feel like
Gavin Newsom, fucking Nancy
Gavin Newsom
Pelosi,
can go fuck
all of them,
fuck
bro.
that.
Every last fucking
All
one
right.
of them, dude. They're all supporting
Can
this
That
bullshit.
guy needs to go
Can I
out.
can I
No.
ask you a question, Ditch? Because before
Yeah.
you basically talked over me. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I
We all
apologize.
talk
for
No,
over
that.
each
because-
other. We all talk
no,
over each other.
No,
It
but
is what it is.
You're saying me reading their own source material, understanding their point of view, that is not critical thinking.
Ace
Dude,
never
you
lets me down.
But not
See-
doing any of that, but just going with my intuition is critical
Take
thinking.
that
Like,
knife, you
a lot.
punk bitch! Xbox, record that.
Intuition, and critical thinking can they can exist on an even playing field, and they can both happen at the same time.
But what makes
This is
that?
a
What
fact.
makes
What
what makes
I was
that
telling
position
you,
more better and
because
intelligent than
this-
small brains
this-
like me?
This I'm not saying you're small brained. What I'm telling you is you paint in a different way than I do. I look at things a little bit more detailed. I look at to the individuals before I look at the overall generalized movement, right? Because not every single generalized movement is going to have everybody agreeing on the same thing, right? Like there's going to be like little tiny bits of
No.
people here and there that are going to be like, you know what? I'm a liberal and I don't agree with transgenderism.
The problem
But
is
in
those
your
people-
but in your eyes, you think every liberal thinks exactly
The
alike.
problem is
That's
the problem
what I'm
is,
talking
No, I'm talking first. I'm talking about like true. I'm talking about true liberals because the problem is like when we talk about liberals and liberalism, most people don't know what that is or understand what it means. Like if I talk,
I
like,
told you I was traditional
I talk-
liberal, and you
no,
thought
I
I was
talk-
like.
I talk to most normies. Like if you're talking to most normies, you know what they think being a liberal means? Just give me the answer. What you think?
Most people, when they talk about liberalism, if we're
Oh,
talking
that's
about like,
Thank you, sir.
like how old are they? Are they older? Are they like my age?
I'm gonna
bracket?
say
They're-
I'm
they're
gonna
my
age.
age bracket.
I'm gonna say age 35. 35.
Okay, then I'm gonna assume that I'm hoping, and I'm assuming, and I'm hoping I'm right on this, is that they're speaking about traditional liberalism when they're actually fighting for causes that were worth fighting for.
There's no
No,
you're wrong.
yeah,
there's
that never
there's no
existed.
no. The thing is, they think when you say being a liberal, like when you give an answer like,
Hold on.
oh, I don't,
When we
I'm not
talk about
conservative or anything.
liberalism, are we talking about like traditional American
What? Okay,
liberalism, or
define
are we talking
traditional.
about classic
Brem,
German liberalism? Those are different.
Brem. Define traditional liberalism.
All right,
What party espoused it, and at what time?
So I need to go into detail as the exact
No,
party that
just give me
espoused it.
give me
and-
the name of the party and the date and the date range. When was that a thing?
So when it came to like the civil rights shit and all that fucking like like the Jim Crow
Yeah,
laws.
the
and stuff,
Democrat
that's what
Party
I was
voted
going-
against civil rights. Every
Right.
single one of them.
Yeah.
All the bills
Supposedly-
and all the amendments.
Supposedly this was also when it supposedly switched, right?
Yeah, but it goes
They were
all
like,
the way.
yeah,
but this is my point. It
'Cause there
goes
was a
all the
bunch
way
of-
back,
there was
bro.
a bunch of state representatives that were saying, "Oh, we don't support what they're saying. We
It
don't
goes
support
all
that."
the way back, though. All the way back to the Civil War and behind. The Democrats have always voted against, not either 99% or 100%
Yeah,
against.
I know what you're getting
Okay,
at.
so
You're
then
getting at
when
the
was
fact-
this traditional liberalism that you're talking about?
Because okay, so the traditional liberalism that I have gone by, and that I have always experienced
stop.
throughout my
No,
life.
no.
Yes.
I know what the definition is. I don't care about the definition. Who were the people that supported that, and when did
Hold on.
they exist?
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to do the root cause as to why traditional liberalism isn't what I think it is.
It isn't a thing. You're talking about conservatism, because the tenets of traditional liberalism, quote unquote, were only ever supported by the Conservative Party throughout the entire history of the United States and fucking Britain and a bunch of other Western countries, if you really want to get into it. But certainly in America, traditional liberalism, which is the basic rights, the Bill of Rights, freedom of
Yeah.
speech and assembly and all
Mhm.
that, civil
Right.
rights, all that. The only people who have ever supported it going all the way back to the founding of the country were conservatives against
Yeah, the founding
Democrats.
of the country, and that's also why I asked if we were talking about American traditionalism versus Germany, because
Well, but-
German liberalism, from what I understood, was really fucking rancid.
Well, but this is my
That
point.
was
You say
really
you're a
bad,
centrist,
right?
but it's like, okay, then who are these traditional liberals? They weren't on the Democrat side. They've
Because
always
traditional
been
liberalism was
conservative.
considered centrism because we were actually we weren't just painting everybody with a broad stroke. We were actually going into the details, into the weeds.
It's not a
of some of
broad
this shit.
stroke when
And
it's
what the fuck was going
100%
on.
Democrats voting against every single civil rights legislation ever,
Listen,
going
just
all the
because
way
the
back to
Democratic
slavery.
hijack liberalism, to me, I'm sorry, just because they hijack it doesn't. That's like sitting there saying the alt-right is 100% conservative,
No,
which
but
we both know is bullshit.
Well, but that's the thing. It's like, show me the alt-rights voting. Like, show me their politicians. Because I can show you the Democrat politicians who have been against every single form of civil rights or other human rights legislation or amendment ever put forth in our government, going all the way back to fucking the founding of the country. So you say centrist, but I say no, you're conservative, you just don't know it, because the traditional liberalism that you claim is not liberalism at all. It's fucking conservatism, because they've always and only been the party of freedom, rights, civil rights, human rights, etc. So like, this is what I mean, like your mindset is not right, and it's nothing on you, right? This is the propaganda that has been taught to us, because we've only ever been taught in school that, oh yeah, it was liberals it was Democrats that fucking went. No, they didn't. Ever. All the way back to the founding of the country. Ever. It was conservatives. 100% conservatives, 100 against 100% Democrats, freeing the slaves, civil rights amendment, civil rights legislation, all the way up. So it's like, so where are these traditional liberals? They don't exist. It's always been commies, bro. It's always been fucking commies trying to take over the country under the guise of whatever the flavor of the month fucking rights or cause has been.
Yeah.
So I'm tired of this bullshit, bro. I'm super fucking tired of it. And you know the person I'm talking about, but it's like there's tons of those people.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
know,
yeah.
I know.
Democrat, no, they didn't. Ever since the beginning of the fucking country. So fuck off with that bullshit, out of my fucking house, off my fucking lawn. Ugh. Sorry, I'm getting pissed about this, but like, I mean, I'm not pissed, but like I'm getting irritated about this. But like,
it's irritating.
because it's infuriating, bro. Because it's like, oh, the Democrats, no, they didn't. Ever. Like, ever. If you knew history, you'd know this, because all you got to do is look up the voting records for any of these bills or amendments or any of that.
Yeah, but I mean, you can look it up right now, and I'm going to tell you right now that information's forever going to be skewed.
No,
It's
Yeah, but
always
this
gonna be
is
skewed
straight up voting
based on
records,
fucking
bro.
retards, right?
I mean, this is straight up
No,
voting
I-
records, though. Like, there's no
All right,
skewing this.
Dish.
It's either the guy voted for it or he didn't.
right.
Didge,
Yes, sir.
you're into watching. What the hell is a quarter do in Timcast? But you're
Hey,
into
no, it's
watching
two base
split-
dudes.
No, I agree, but like,
Correct. Yo, even Corey called out Matt Walsh, bro. I was like, you know what? I don't read.
no,
you know
I
what?
I
Fucking
agree.
bait.
I agree with that though.
Yeah,
When you
same.
the problem is when like no offense, like
Oh, you're good.
my opinion, real quick, my opinion. So you don't say anything.
Yeah,
Actually, you can, but you're wrong.
Okay.
God basically saved Trump, and we're doing satanic prayers at the RNC. Is like, fuck off, dude. What happened?
Wait, satanic prayers at the RNC. What the fuck? When did this happen?
Like,
I
here's the
don't
thing.
keep up with. I don't. Okay, to be fair, I stopped caring
No, it's
about my own Senate floor. stuff.
when people say when people talk about the groypers, the one point I 100% agree with them is when they say what have conservatives name one thing conservatives have actually conserved. I'm like, yeah, that's actually a good answer or a good
You're
question.
not wrong, yeah.
What have the conservatives conserved?
Yeah,
Name one
fair.
And
thing.
that's one of the problems with being a conservative is you are forever fucking fighting a losing battle, because history marches on. Things because, like, a skirt, back in the day, having a fucking skirt would have been scandalous, but now it's just fucking who cares, right? Yeah, fair enough. But, like, still, it's like the fight has to go on, though. Like, you can't just give up.
I think it's
I'm not
stupid.
I'm not saying give up, because I guess I don't agree with the gropers in that one where it's like, oh, it's doomerism and oh, the Israeli, like, I'm not in that part. But the conservatives haven't really conserved anything for the most part. They've caved on every major issue. They've caved on. The only issue they sort of have not caved on is the trans issue, and I say sort of because there's like at least like 50% of the Republicans that are traitors and will literally castrate children as long as the New York Times tells them they're good people.
Doing good, yeah.
So
I know.
it's like it's one of those. When I talk about conservatives being like,
I just
liberals, when I talk about liberals being bad, I'm not praising the conservatives either.
Yeah, no.
Like, they all,
no. I agree. Right. I'm just saying, like, I don't see the point in creating more issues by broad stroking people that exist in these parties that don't agree with their
Oh, that
overall
knife
party,
missed.
right?
Fuck.
Like, that's how you create more extremists.
No, we're done with that, dude, because they're already so fucking extreme. Like, you can't even properly describe how extreme they are.
the problem is I'm an extremist, but no one made me radicalized is reality. No, there's not one thing I've read that has radicalized me more than reality.
Yeah, but where do you get your reality from? Where do you get your reality from?
Reality when I walk outside. When I walk.
Oh, really? So what did you witness when you walked outside your doors and went to work?
Planned Parenthood fucking advertising on a fucking billboard. Advertising killing your fucking
that's
child.
That's definitely a thing. Yeah,
right?
I agree
like,
with that.
This
That's
is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is you can't sit here and like broad stroke a bunch of people when there's a bunch of people that are in these situations that completely disagree with their parties. And the moment, and one of the reasons why they probably don't even want to recognize themselves as a conservative or a liberal or anything, or they don't even talk about this stuff, is because they know if they do, they're going to be fucking chastised, right? Because everybody's going to go on the base assumption that those generalizations, that the generalizations they learned about, it's going to be used against them, even though they don't agree with 90% of their party.
How conservatives are all generalized as right-wing wackos who fucking...
I know, that's my point.
Well, but then we're done with that then. We're fucking done with that because they've been doing that for fucking decades.
No, we're
posting. They are the generalizations. They are. They support all of this bullshit.
The problem is, like, the generalizations of conservatives is wrong, mostly because I wish it was true. That's why.
Right?
That's why. Like,
I wish we were all the gun-toting evil motherfuckers they thought we were. God
like,
damn it.
Whenever I hear, like, oh, they're gonna put prayer in schools. Ban gay marriage.
Yes.
I'm just like, man, I can only get so hard.
Right.
But
I'm already conservative. You don't have to convince me.
You know what's? Hey, you know what? Like, if they want to do the prayer thing in school, and they want to bring back all the traditions that we grew up with, that's fine.
My point is they're not doing that, Dish. My point is every extreme of the conservatives is wrong, and every extreme of the left is correct because James Lindsay, I'm not a big fan of stuff, but when he came up with the ironclad of woke projection. It's so accurate. Like, I can't even see the world differently now. It's like everything they accuse Trump of. Trump's gonna cause political violence.
Yeah, everything I know. I agree. It's shit. It's trash.
No respawn? Fuck you, dude.
What they did to Trump was absolutely a fucking travesty.
The Republicans are propagandizing your children. The left, drag queen story hour, giving your children sex toys. Like, what?
Yeah, drag queen story hour. Yeah, I'm against that shit too. That shit's trash.
And giving children sex toys and
absolutely
and pornographic books.
Bragging about it on YouTube.
You know what? Fuck them, right? Yeah.
I'm not
but
saying,
that's it. They are the fucking the meme, the fucking all of that. Like, they are the bullshit they fucking claim about us, and we are none of it. I mean, I am that fucking homophobic, transphobic, misogynist.
I mean, the problem is, I don't even agree that I don't even agree with the terms like homophobic and all that.
Oh no, it's all bullshit. But according to them, right? According to their definitions, I am that exact person they fucking fear so much, and yet it's total horseshit because they're so much fucking worse than me. Did I? Yes. While I was blinded, you cocksucker. Give me the blind, I'll still kill your ass.
And yet, I don't know, man. It's hard being a radical because you keep hearing the same argument. I just want to be left alone. Yeah, that ship has sailed like 10 years ago.
Dude, that shit sailed 30 years ago, bro.
So I got a question for you. Somebody comes up to you. You don't know them. You have no idea who they are, but they overhear your conversation. And they're like, hey, man, You know what? I'm actually like a new age, liberal, but I don't believe 90% of the shit that these people are doing. Are
Then
you
you
gonna
can't be
condemn
voting. Then you can't be a
title
liberal
alone?
because every liberal politician supports this shit, bar none.
Right.
That's it. Period.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that matters. That situation matters. And, like, the fact that we're trying to, like, just sort of... I mean, maybe you're not doing that, Blue, but it feels like we're trying to cast that shit aside like that doesn't happen.
No, the problem is I'd have to ask, like, any really question, because the problem is, most people don't... When they talk about I'm a liberal, it's not philosophical at all. It's quite literally, I'm just a nice person. That's all it is.
Yeah. You know what? There's people that live in this, and in
It's
fact,
because
I would say a lot of them.
It's because you've been propagandized to think liberal means nice. You've been propagandized to think that your country doesn't deserve borders because you're evil and white. You've been propagandized to hate. Like there's propaganda's everywhere, dude. And the problem is a lot of people are bought into it.
Would you rather they just become extremists and fight you?
They already are.
That's actually no.
I mean,
that's a huge no.
Here's the thing. If I had to choose the enemy that raises a sword,
I want more allies than enemies. Why would I want more enemies?
No. Let me finish.
Because they're never going to be allies, bro. Never.
If I choose, if I
really,
choose
because just a moment ago, you guys were telling me about our old history and about what was considered traditional liberalism and how it's more conservative, right? If I was I'm just saying, I know we're friends, so you're gonna have bias. I get it. I'm saying, why can't we give that same sort of respect to other people and give them that chance?
I have, and all it's done is just they tell themselves. That's all it happens. That's all it happens every single time. Tell themselves.
Yeah, but if you have one person, I mean, that's already a win. You know what I mean?
Well, it doesn't really
as
matter
long
because
as you don't give up on your faith in people.
Here's the thing. I have faith in God, not
and
first off.
This is coming from somebody who hates most people, by the way.
But my point was the people. Who do I dislike the most? It's never I don't just actively hate, like, this is gonna sound weird as a Christian, by the way, keep in mind, but I don't actively hate Satan, even though he's evil and all that. I don't hate Satan whenever he does evil things. I actively hate the people who enable him.
Yeah.
Who enable evil. That's the people I despise. Here's the thing, whenever I'll give you an example. Whenever a migrant comes over, usually Islamic, and they just, they molest a child and all that, I hate that person, they're evil and all that, but the person who I hate the most are the people who
that let him in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And who is that?
The person the barbarians who opened the soft, weak people who opened the doors to the barbarians.
I agree with you.
There are 1 million times worse than any barbarian that you can name, from any part of the globe. Name them. I'll say that person who opens the gate to them is 100% worse.
That's defeat.
There's a reason why lukewarm people get spit out. I'm just saying.
Stand tall, Guardian.
Anyways, I'm gonna quickly get something to eat. Be back in a sec.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, so you guys are way more religious than I am, right? So
Okay.
Oh, here's the thing, right? And this is something, again, critical thinking. This is what I'm talking about. This is the shit that I think about all the time. All right, so we can understand that pathways to heaven could be paved in blood, right? Just like all good pathways can be paved and it goes towards hell, right? Sure, all right. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So,
the road to hell is paved with good intentions type shit.
Exactly.
And all the different variations.
And that can actually swing both ways.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay. So my thing is how are we going to sit here and because this is my thing is okay, I understand there's a lot of evil when it comes to this shit, but how do we know a lot of these people what they're doing is evil versus what they think is doing is good? Because that saying rings true through all
because you don't look at what a person's trying to do, you look at what actually happens.
Even though that what that person thought they were doing was good.
Well, but that's the thing. If they don't have the self-reflection and fuck. What's the other word for that? Self-knowledge. There's a really good word for that though.
Oh, self-awareness.
Self-awareness. Right? Yeah. If they don't have the self-awareness to look at the results of what they're doing and see how evil is happening because of dude, anybody who votes for a lefty and then watches them veto a bill that requires proof of citizenship to vote while the border is flooding with tens of thousands of illegal immigrants. Like, if you can't see that, like, I'm sorry, you are not a good person, period. Because if all you do is vote for these guys and then just, well, whatever, no, sorry, that doesn't work like that. Like, you have to look at the results of your actions.
I mean, that's easy for us to say, right? Because we're not there. We don't see what's going on the ground besides what the fucking, what you know, put your YouTuber here that has a similar aligning
then they're remaining
purview.
willfully blind, which is just as bad. Like, if all you do is watch CNN and you don't go to any other sources,
that's my point.
Well, but that's my point, right? Like,
are we going to just go ahead and hang on to whatever's being reported and make our just to that? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like unless we're there to experience what the fuck these people are going through, because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to sit here and play,
I don't care what you experience,
devil's
what you're going
advocate
through. If you murder somebody,
people.
That's fucking it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
Absolutely, I agree.
But there it is.
But there's a reason why they were let in the first place, and that's what I'm talking about.
And that reason was evil. Like, they propagandize their nihilistic viewpoint so much that people stopped having fucking kids to the point where we weren't even at replacement levels, to the point where Social Security was going to collapse and we don't have enough workers to fucking populate our fucking service industries and shit. So to make up for that, they have to fucking just open up the borders and allow in tens of thousands of illegal immigrants and shit like that. I'm sorry, like, you don't get to do that and then say, but we're trying to no, then you shouldn't have been telling people the world is horrible when it's the best it's ever been, to the point where they don't have kids because they're so afraid for their kids' future. It's like, dude, people were having kids in caves when they didn't even know if they were going to have enough to eat for the winter. And yet we managed to survive as a species all the way to this point. And now you think with all the advancements we've made, air conditioning and fucking central heat and fucking computers and all that, you think the world's worse off now than it was 1,000 years ago? Go fuck yourself. You motherfuckers push this on people.
Right.
So yeah, that's it. That's the thing. Like, there's no getting away from that.
It's also more sinister, though. It's not just
my
Social Security. No, it's not just my Social Security nonsense. It's they don't like the native population and they want to replace them.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like, they hate white people. That white guilt shit, that is fucking cancerous, bro. Fucking getting fucking women to specifically not date men of their own race and not have kids with them and have kids with men of other races just because they want to see, and they posted on Twitter, they want to see the white race disappear. It's like, okay, no, that's evil. Evil!
Yeah.
And if you don't see that, like, dude, it's like, open your fucking eyes, bro. It's anywhere you go, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, fucking anywhere but CNN. The only place you can not see that shit in mass is CNN. So unless you are purposefully remaining willfully blind, you have to fucking see it at least some of the time. And if you're not, well, then you are closing your eyes and sticking your head in the sand. And that's just as bad as seeing it and remaining apathetic. I'm sorry. Like I did the book I'm writing, right? The fucking, like, the very first scene, dude sees a ship go down right in front of him, and the bad part of himself is trying to talk him into just walking away. And the good part of him's like, no, dude, if somebody did that to your family, you'd fucking murder them. If somebody saw, like, your mom or your sister or your fucking lover or your friend get into an accident and they could help them and they just turned around and walked away because it wasn't their business, you would fucking murder them for that. If you have the ability to do something about something and you don't, you are just as culpable as the person who does something that fucking results in something bad.
What's that Shakespeare quote? Hell is empty because all the demons are up here.
Yeah. Jordan Peterson, the devil is inside every single one of us. The line dividing good and evil is not between sides, it's within yourself. And liberals have forgotten that. They think they're the good guys on the right side of history. And it's like, motherfucker, do you know what the good guys are capable of? Nazis thought they were the good guys.
I mean, the problem is like, also like, there's like going far into it, but it's just that liberalism is not like self-preserving. That's why they have to propagandize your children.
That's true too. Yeah, you can't have a bunch of gay and trans people and fucking keep your side going without propagandizing others, because you ain't having kids.
The reality is, if the right has more kids, the left will fade into obscurity. That's why they're. That's why they have to do the. That's why they have to do the global
homo shit. Yep.
Global homo shit, because like they have to do it because liberalism on its own terms would die. And I'm just saying, there's like the line between left and right is now like it's greater than it's ever been. So I just no going back. Like that's just one thing I want to tell you, dude. I know like you want to believe it, but there's no going back. Like at all to this.
It's
Oh, everyone went quiet. Lol.
yeah. Well, I'm doing something. Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a fight myself in a dungeon.
So I'm done with
I heard
that.
you.
Yeah,
I got my fucking Ace of Spades and shit back on my desk. In lighter news,
I'm on one man side, and it's not anyone who's like on Earth still. So
no, because here's the thing, right? I know I'm capable of great evil, and I have to fight that all the fucking time. But I've been successful at it. These cocksuckers, they're the Antifa assholes throwing fucking concrete milkshakes at people and fucking hitting people with bags of rocks and then calling me the violent one. You can fuck right off, because I've never once in my life, past the age of toddler, hit anyone in anger. Ever. Can they say the same? No, they fucking can't. So fucking don't even... I will not take moral instruction from somebody who can't even keep a handle on their own evil.
I mean, I'm not getting moral instruction for people who like were pro-assassination.
That either. Or people who condone chopping the nuts off a fucking 5-year-old boy. That either. Like, take any one of these fucking issues. I will not take moral instruction from people who support that shit. Period. Fuck, and it's infuriating that they think they have the moral high ground. Fuck out of here, you do. It's just like that fucking reporter who tried to buy an AR to prove how easy it was and got denied his background check because he had a domestic violence complaint.
Do you see that reporter in Australia that tried to go after Tucker, and Tucker absolutely butchered her?
No, I
just
didn't see
publicly.
that.
It's so good.
I'll bet it was. Because Tucker's, not only is he based as fuck, but he's a smart motherfucker.
No, the thing about Tucker is like he's become better since leaving Fox.
Oh yeah, well dude, he's always been based, and he's always been more based than a lot of Fox, and they finally fucking outed him because he's more based than they are, and now he's free to say whatever the fuck he wants. So he's gonna fucking lay it on these motherfuckers.
It also doesn't help that, like, you know what I find fascinating? I didn't because when you Americans like talk about the your election process, you have like machine votings and all that.
Yeah. Well, I'd
that
rather
really
get rid of
confused. No, the thing is that always confused me as a Canadian, because in Canada we do everything hand ballot.
I know.
Most of the world does everything hand ballot.
Dude, I'm with Sargon,
So
bro. Pottery shards. We should go back to fucking pottery shards.
No, but that's what I never understood. That's why like the idea of like voting machines just seemed like a fraud waiting to happen. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. And they won't even let anybody, let alone conservatives, audit the fucking machines. Not even the machines. Like, run 10,000 ballots, 5,000 for each candidate, through it real quick to see if it counts properly. They won't even let them do that. They fucking sued the ever-loving crap out of any conservative group that tried to get an audit going and bankrupted them with fucking legal fees and shit. Oh yeah, there was no cheating during that election. Fuck. I told you, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm just waiting for the boogaloo signal in the sky to shine, bruh. Fucking, it's gonna be the bat signal, except it's gonna be some fucking hoon-ass, fucking redneck in fucking cargo shorts and t-shirt with $10,000 worth of night vision on a $30 helmet.
I love them, but I love all the memes I saw for Project 2025. It's like Project 2025 is gonna ban cargo shorts. You must get angry about this now.
No, you know what's funny? Like I said, I am the fucking racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, gun-toting, rootin'-tootin' piece of shit that their liberal gender studies professor warned them about. And yet not one person in any of my groups has posted anything saying, hey guys, you should join this. Hey guys, check this out. Hey, here's a link. Not fucking one. So the most evil person, according to them, that's what I am. And I have not received one fucking thing about Project 2025. Not one. So where are all these people that support this shit? Show me.
The problem is, I think Project 25 is a psyop because
it
sounds too base to be.
It sounds too base.
It sounds too base to be true.
No, dude, it's not even really base because it goes into the very thing that you don't like, and that was called Marxism, right? It goes into neo-Marxism quite a bit. Because I got the document right here if you want to read it. I have the whole document. If you like, I actually looked into it. It is literally written, and I think you're right. It is a psyop. This has to be written by a liberal, crazy fucking lefty. There's no way this is a conservative.
It was made by a random conservative think tank. If you're like, oh, it's going to establish theocracy, and I'm just like, interesting. Is that bad?
Like, actually, well, I didn't even want that, but fuck, why not? Like, banning the Federal Department of Education? Well, sign me the fuck up. Let's do this.
Because the problem is all societies are going to have an elite, though. You have good elites.
Are we now arguing for the sake of Marxism or no? Like, I'm so confused with what you're saying. Because you hated that shit not that long ago. That was like,
yeah. What do you mean? Are you talking about
when we talked about Marxism? You were staunchly, because we were talking about BlackRock and how BlackRock did this.
Yeah,
BlackRock is buying all this up.
The reason why BlackRock is bad because they're using people's money to fund social decay. The problem is the idea of getting rid of elites, as you want to call them, is a Marxist idea because there's no possible way to get rid of. There's always going to be an elite class.
The Pareto distribution. To those who have everything, everything will be given. From those who have nothing, everything will be taken. It always fucking happens, even in Marxist societies. By the way, JC posted in Twitch chat. It always happens. It always exists. It's never going away. So, do you want your elites to be based on a meritocratic system, or do you want them to be chosen by other fucking commies?
And it's also, I think we're at the third generation of elites because I was watching some stuff about it. And like they say, wealth goes away in every 3 generations. I think we're at that with the elites. The people who built the liberal world order, they're gone. The people who watched it be built, they're gone. And now they have the grandchildren who don't know how it's operating. So that's why the machine is gay, retarded, and collapsing, basically.
Yeah.
Oops. Fuck. No, I don't want to fucking at myself.
Did you by any chance read? Cause I got up to was it 32 or 33 or some shit like that on that document. Did you read any of that yet, Blue?
Project 2025. I've skimmed through a little.
I have the document if you need it.
I don't worry. That's not the issue yet. And the problem is, I'm just not that interested in it. It's one of these things where it's made by a random think tank. That's most likely a sign. I'm just kind of
by the Heritage Foundation, if you believe it. They're saying that this is made by those guys, and I'm like, really? This doesn't seem right. This does not.
Yeah, they don't fucking.
There's no fucking shot, bullshit. Dude.
Yeah, like I said, I am the evil that they fucking are fucking terrified of when they go to bed at night, checking under their bed for the boogeyman. And yet, I've not received one link, one invitation, one hey, check this out from any of my fucking rootin' tootin' redneck and gun toting groups. None of them.
Oh, that's a whole nother topic, JC.
3%ers, fucking The whole, I've tons of groups like that on Facebook and shit like that. None one of them has told me, hey, check this out, or here's a link to this shit. Why don't you read up and read our manifesto? But none of them. So what? Who the fuck are the conservatives that are fucking supporting? They don't fucking exist because it's a fucking psyop.
Yeah.
Because I can understand Brem not getting any, because he's not a part of any of those groups. Right? Or Blue, because he's a Canadian and he's not probably not in any fucking like American gun groups or any of them. But I am. I'm a part of fucking all. Anytime I see a gun group or a fucking militia group or any, I follow, join, like, yeah, because I want to see the memes and I like talking with those guys and all that shit. And not one of them have said, hey, check out Project 2025. It's pretty cool. Or we should, we're
not
supporting
one single person has ever said that either.
Nope.
Right?
All I've ever seen is
saying.
lefties posting, oh my god, look at this Project 2025. It's going to be the end of fucking society. Oh my god.
Problem is, like, it's like, oh, it's going to be end of democracy. I'm just like, oh, that sounds too good to be true.
You're right. Oh, fuck me, man. Yeah, literally, it would be too good to be true. Like, oh, yeah, if only. Oh, God willing, if only.
For real.
The Lord, what is like ban the Federal Bureau of Education, instill the Bible in schools, take all public funding for schools and shuffle it towards private Catholic schools. And I'm just sitting there reading this like, oh, Lord willing. Like,
I love how this is all turned into just a ginormous communism versus fascism. That's all it's turned into.
Which is the same thing. Commies are fascists. So fuck off with get the fuck out of my house and fuck off my lawn.
You're fucking crazy. I mean, yeah, they do dip into the same fucking practices.
They do all the same shit. What's their example of fascism? Nazis. One, they were commies. National Socialist Workers Party.
I agree.
Two, they did all the same thing that the Russians did.
Fascism. Yeah.
They did all the same shit that the Russians did. They executed their opponents. They rounded up dissidents. They fucking took out undesirables. All the same thing. They instilled fucking public moral, laws and shit like that. All the same shit, bro. It's the same side of the same fucking coin.
Yeah, but the whole reason why this entire argument even exists is because we got people that are saying that they're pro-democracy when they're really not. And then we have a bunch of conservatives and Republicans that are trying to say that they are protecting democracy because they believe in the freedom of speeches and what that gives them, right? Yeah. And at the end of the day, if you were to break it down to its basic fundamentals, it's literally just fascism versus communism. Because once supposedly, which we both know is bullshit,
fascism is when clean streets. Makes sense.
Sure.
No, because like the problem is when people say, "Oh, it's communism versus fascism," it's like, what do you mean? It's like, oh, you want a society like children are not getting castrated, clean streets, like you want all that, fascists. You should be wanting gay sex.
Yeah, you don't want people shitting in the middle of the street constantly. Fascist.
The varying levels that this will get to, for the sake of the argument, I feel like that's what's going on between these guys, both sides. It's like we're just gonna ignore the core argument. That's why I broke it down to such a basic fundamental, is because that's where it goes to at the end of the day. If we want to be honest with ourselves, that's what happens.
I wish.
Then you can never actually hate a commie. Good luck with that.
I don't hate them. They just get the helicopter ride. Like God sorted out.
Why? You admitted just now that they're part of the same coin. Why not both sides of these fucking coins? Well,
I would. Show me the fascists and I'll happily give them the helicopter ride too. But you can't because there aren't any. They're all commies. Like, shit, seriously. They say Trump's a fascist. They said Romney was a fascist.
Oh, I don't think Trump's a fascist. I don't.
Yeah, so like, show me them. Give me one example.
I was talking about the argument that you guys were just having.
But that's my point.
Talking about how you were just now talking about how you wish we could just toss democracy out of a fucking window.
Oh no. I don't want to toss democracy out of a window. I want to toss commies out of the window. Like I said, these people have already got they are cheering on the assassination of our president. I'm sorry. I think
they're trash.
Yeah,
they're shitty people.
They deserve the helicopter ride. So, but the other side, the supposed other side that Republicans can be fascists. Okay, give me an example, just one, please, one,
Right.
and I'll acquiesce. But you can't because there aren't any because they don't want that, and they never have. So all we have is rabid commies trying to take over and fucking institute their fucking ludicrous propositions and fucking worldview. Well, I'm done with that. I'm done allowing these motherfuckers to just fucking run rampant. That's fucking it. Like I said, the fucking BAMN, man, they're lucky they didn't try that shit up near my house because I got slugs loaded and it would go through like 6 of them at a time.
Right.
And
also...
I'd face a jury for it. I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do to me? Put me in jail? Go fucking ahead. Fucking done with this shit, dude. 15 people in the ER in critical condition with knife wounds. Fuck. Yep.
Also, democracy. Do you think everyone should be allowed to vote? There you go.
Service guaranteed citizenship. I am all for the fucking.
The problem is, I don't think most people should be voting in the first place.
Well, yeah, that's why service guaranteed citizenship.
Democrats and Republicans have both tried to make a decision based on that very thing. And if we're supposed to be in my country, in America, they've literally tried to pass laws to sit there and be like, well, people don't know what the fuck they want, right? Democrats are famous for this here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But like, when did Republicans try and do that? The only time Republicans have tried to limit, as far as I know, is certainly in the last 40 or whatever years. The only time Republicans have tried to limit people from voting, they're trying to limit non-citizens from voting, which based.
Which is fine. Yeah, I agree with that too.
And Democrats have stopped them.
And Democrats will sit there and tell you, oh, yeah, you guys are voting against your own best interest, so we're going to go ahead and open up the borders, increase our numbers in our district.
Gay commies tell me their best interest tell me they have my best interest is like, I'm good.
Well, their definition of best interest is fucking clinics that push children into fucking mutilation and sterilization through surgery and hormone replacements and other medications. So yeah,
I'm surprised they even gotten away with that,
bro.
Any sort of psychology.
Well, here's the thing:
any sort of testing to be done. We literally have to test people for schizophrenia and whatnot when it comes to mental health, and they need to collect for something. Like, we actually test for those things.
Yep.
And somehow these fucking people, these trans people, or I'm sorry, gender non-binary fucking retards are like, oh, you shouldn't have to test for that. But you want to check, don't you?
Well, because it's actually not as bad here as it is in other places, which is because America at least has fucking the Constitution and some other shit. But because in the UK, the Tavistock Clinic, the largest children's gender affirming care clinic in the country, had to shut down because of all the lawsuits they were facing from people who went through their services, got transitions, and then when they got a couple of years older, regretted it. So we're on track for that. We didn't go quite as full bore with it as like the UK or other places did. So we're lagging behind them by a couple of years, but it's fucking coming, dude. There is going to be a righteous amount of fucking lawsuits from these fucking people who got their nuts chopped off.
I'm supposed to care about somebody's fucking feelings about this shit, but yet, literally, no reason to play this game other than, hey, you're my friend, I just want you happy. That's all I care about. But then I see their Twitter line, or I'll see their shit, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I thought you weren't for this.
Right.
But now you're for this. Funny how that works.
Oh, come on. That's bullshit.
That whole thing actually, like, fucking infuriates me. It makes me want to fucking genocide a bunch of people. That's my fucking evil right there. If I have to have a fucking evil, that is my fucking evil. Like I told you guys earlier, like there are times where I fucking hate this planet and I pray for a fucking nuke because sometimes
Giant meteor,
like
2024.
I feel like that because the amount of intelligence that's used by the people that are in our Senate right now passing laws is below fucking average, and it drives me nuts.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
So I'm like, you know what? Just give me a fucking nuke already, Russia. Come on. I know you got him.
Yeah, fucking
Shoot
chicken shits. Do this. Fucking do something. You've been threatening for fucking 70 years, you cocksuckers. Fucking pussies.
Fucking put
Get
me
on
out of
it.
my misery, god damn it. Oh,
Bunch
bro, I
of
didn't even say it that way.
sissies.
But anyways, yeah. It's
Okay,
just
what's
fuck.
my okay? Draw.
And then after other days, I'm like, okay,
yeah.
you know what? Maybe things aren't that bad. Maybe things are gonna get better because
They
you know
will,
what?
bro.
Like
They
maybe
will.
people are trying to, come out of their shell a little bit. And that whole post that Walsh, by the way, Blue, actually helped me with that a little bit this morning when I
The
saw
thing
it.
is, things
like,
will things will go
I'm glad.
back. Things will go back. It's just the reality is, holy fuck! Sorry, not ignore that.
It's
But
gonna take a fucking
There-
collapse before it does, though.
it's
I
not.
have a
It's not
feeling.
necessarily collapse. It's just that these ideas are just gonna kill themselves. Like these ideas are just not sustainable. Like like ESG. Like here's the whole idea of like ESG can only exist with the U.S. being the number one in the world, and that's already on its way to being over, man.
Oh, dude, China's already out
Yeah.
fucking doing us, dude. Yeah.
And that ship is sailing. Bricks and all that, like that ship is sailing.
Yeah, we have no manufacturing. We have nothing but service industries. Fucking, we're cutting the middle class off right at the fucking knees. Like, yeah, dude, we're going down.
Did you guys okay, so when it comes to like NATO and stuff, did you guys watch the I think there's a couple of videos someone did a whole fucking, oh my god, I'll pull it up if I could find it. I'll send it to you guys. There's a video where this guy's condemning Trump because he's acting like a gangster, right? And this is another reason why I think he's a gangster. He said if everybody's paying their fair share of NATO, there's no reason why anybody should ever be attacked, right? He said if you're not paying your fair share, then yeah, maybe I'll let Russia do what they want to do. I was like, you know what, dude? I fucking support that. Bro, that actually, like, I know that sounds so bad, but like it makes sense. I'm sorry. Like, why the fuck are we paying this and this country's paying that, but we have a few fucking stragglers over here that refuse to fucking pay, but demand that they get their fucking benefit from being in NATO without paying a goddamn dime. And he said and there was an actual like video of him saying it. And I'm like, you know what? I fucking agree with him on this. Sorry, true. Like, fuck it. It's a base fucking opinion. You're not paying your fair share. You're not your fair share, but your country's valued amount. If you're not even paying that, and you're like, because I guess India was delinquent on their share of NATO. Now, mind you, I didn't know India was part of NATO for a while. Okay, this is how I found out. And he said, "Hey, if Russia wants to fucking attack you because you guys are fucking with them and you demand our defense, I suggest you pay. If you're not gonna pay, guess what? Russia's gonna go full bore." I'm like, bro, that's fucking funny right there. Like, tell me that's not American. That is the most American shit I've ever heard. Because we do that shit to our own people. We're like, oh, wait, you're in debt? You have credit card debt? But you want to continue buying shit. No. We're going to cut you off and we're going to put you in litigation in a trial court somewhere. And we're going to charge you twice the amount because you're fucking faulty on your credit line. Like, we do that to our own people every fucking day. Except for this time. We're not having the Bloods, the Crips attack us because of our credit debt. You know, but still, it's the same principle. And you know what? I kind of support it. Ha! Gangsta Trump sounds like a cool endorsement, actually, especially after having his ear clipped. Yeah, right? Dude, honestly, bro, what was it 50 Cent that came out and said some shit?
Right? Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my blood, I can't see. You ain't wrong.
I think 50 Cent said he's now got as much street cred as I do.
Yep. Dude, more than 90% of these fucking rappers, bruh. Because we don't. None of them actually took a bullet. Him and 50 Cent. That's it. And Tupac, like.
Tupac took a fucking clip, bro.
Right?
Like, goddamn. But you know what? Technically, so did Trump. How many shots were fired? 9?
8.
9 shots were fired? 8? Yo, that's another thing. How the fuck did this motherfucker get 8 shots off?
Right?
He should have only been able, if he was lucky, to get 1.
It's probably a setup. I
8,
had,
bro.
so-
It was a setup. We know it was a setup.
Oh, this is 1,000% a fucking setup, dude. There's no. Okay,
Oh,
first off,
damn it.
look at the BlackRock commercial with the kid in it, right?
Yep.
And then look at the body. Tell me that there's one of two things. They're either two completely different people, right? Or that kid, not only did he grow his fucking hair out, but he got involved with drugs. Now, from what everybody was saying about this kid, he was an intelligent kid, right? So, how the fuck does this little kid from Buckeye or whatever the fuck, or PA, which is like literally like 30 minutes away from me. This kid was intelligent. He was a loner, nerd. How the fuck did he all of a sudden get the gumption to grow his fucking hair out, look like a fucking Down syndrome kid, and then all of a sudden have a strong opposition in politics and look like a fucking crackhead? I don't think they're the same people, personally. There's no
never
fucking
lets me
shot.
down.
Because you look at the BlackRock
I think it's
commercial.
more MK Ultra. That's what I think.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
on the
dude,
MK
definitely.
Ultra.
Yeah, mentally
Because like I
unstable
told
kid.
Pete last
pump
night, I
his
was like,
ass
dude,
full
this
of
kid
LSD,
looked
let him
like
propagandize
Yeah.
him to make him think that some shit's going down, and then let him run wild. Yep, MK fucking Ultra to a
because
fucking
it doesn't look
T.
like that kid, right? Like when you look at the two.
Well, he's
people-
obviously older, bro. That commercial was a long time ago, dude. It was years.
Yeah, but this guy's fucking face was sucked up, right? Like a meth head, like a crackhead. Like this guy's face was like up in his like his teeth were rotted. I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
Ace never
And
lets
I
me
know
down.
PA's got its drug issues. We definitely have some drug issues out here. But my God, like, I mean, how old was that commercial? From that commercial?
I think it was
to
several
now?
years.
Has it been several years? I
Because
thought
it was in
like-
he was in high school when he did, or like right around high school age when he did it, and he's a lot older now. He was like 23 or 24 now, something like that.
Either this is an elaborate stage assassination or Trump has the luck of the devil. I'm gonna go with the luck of the devil. I want to, dude.
He was
I
saved
don't
by
know.
God,
I think
not
this
the
was
devil,
staged,
so-
dude. Because every account that they're
No,
talking
what-
about this kid, he was quiet. He stuck to himself. He never really
Oh, the
conversated a
classic
whole lot.
loner. You don't say.
He comes off. He came off from the people that did talk to him, that did actually associate with him. They said that he was a nice person. He was well educated. He was a nerd.
Oh,
like,
well, I got him. That's cool.
like that just.
Take that
I'm
knife,
sorry.
bitch.
Like this says cover up. This says like this doesn't.
Yeah.
This says inside job more than anything. Like
Yep.
I feel like my nutsack feels a tinge in the farce right
I feel
now.
a tingle
Okay.
in the force in my nutsack.
Like,
I think it was a setup to kill Trump. Just to be clear.
bro,
This is
and
definitely
that's
a
the
Never
setup.
lets me down.
No, this is the same tinge that I got when fucking when JFK was assassinated. I was like, bro, this
Motherfucker,
does
you acted
not,
like you were alive at
See-
that time. The fuck?
bro. Because my father was a huge history nut, right? So he watched some of those old videos a lot when I was a kid, and he talked to me about it a lot when I was a child. And I'm just like, now when you look back at that shit, I'm like, bro, it's the same tinge, bro. Same tinge, same vibe. I'm telling you, God, dude, it just makes more sense. Like the more we think about it, it's gotta be the Federal Bureau, dude. They had to have done this. There's no other clear indication. There's no other way because, like I said, the agent chick that was behind the stage, that was below him, ducks literally before the shot was even fired and landed. She was well within the seconds of that happening. Also,
Ooh.
how the fuck are you going to have a federal agent on top of a roof take a double peek at his scope across the way? Bro, if I'm a sniper, I'm fixated. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, wait,
No,
what a
I
guy over there
think
shooting?
it's
Oh, I would
No,
have
like,
taken the shot.
bitch, I think you're sort of wrong. This was a setup to get Trump, not the other way around.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
what
we
I'm.
mean.
No,
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking
yeah.
about. Like
The
that's what I'm
Secret
saying. I'm
Service
saying
was
the
in on it
federal
to
government
get-
is trying to get Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there was a federal agent behind him that ducked seconds before the shots were even fired and landed. There's a clear
How the
indication
fuck
of,
did that
of the
miss?
sniper who takes a double peek at this kid, and
So
I'm
bad.
like, bro, if I see a kid aiming at my president, and you know what I mean, I'm not gonna take a double peek. I'm just gonna pull the fucking trigger.
Right.
Right? I would have just pulled the fucking trigger. I would have saved a fireman's life.
I mean,
And
he
I
did
was-
get the order to stand down, though. That's the thing. Like, I could believe that a Secret Service agent would accept that order until shots were actually fired, and then he would, okay, fuck this, I'm taking this asshole out. I could believe that, because they're fucking. You've got to be the fucking order taken, like cold, calculated
You
cocksucker
literally
to be
gotta
in
be the
there.
Boy
Yeah,
Scout.
because you got to be
Yeah.
able to jump on the dude being fired at instead of fucking trying to save yourself or any of that shit. Like, yeah.
Right.
So I could believe that, but it's
like the video,
shady
though.
as fuck.
I like the video where it shows the male Secret Service agents literally on top of Trump, and then
Yeah,
the
and the female one,
behind
yeah.
the bleachers hiding.
Back to the kitchen.
After the
So-
fire was, after the shot. By the way, not one shot, not two shot, guys. We're talking about fucking 8 fucking shots, bro. 8. Are you fucking insane?
What?
Are you kidding me?
What?
Fucking what's his face got fucking clapped on his second shot.
That
Was
shit
JFK.
bounced. That shit bounced twice, motherfucker.
He was
Sorry.
clapped on the second. There was claims of a third. Why the multiple shooter theory exists, because evidently he was shot by the second. And that was even further distanced away, by the way.
Oh, fuck my gunpowder cannonball.
And this kid gets 8 shots? That's fucking wily to me, bro.
Yeah, what kind of rifle did he have? Was it an AR?
Finish them.
I mean, I've
It
been
looked
saying.
like, okay. So somebody said it was an AR. Other people have said it looked like the American knock, like the American one. It was like the M14 or some shit. There's so many stories about the gun. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's the
sure
thing.
what the rifle
I've not
is.
seen a picture of the gun. I've only seen a picture of him after he's
Isn't
dead.
that weird? Hold
Yeah,
on, isn't
right?
that weird? That's weird, right? How come we didn't see the picture of the gun? The body was there. You see the head fucking
Woo!
right there.
Ace never lets me down.
Break his oar over. Have a good one. All right, man. You too.
No regrets
Later.
on that one.
Yeah, the left can't aim. True, dude, bro.
This is clearly a step by the left, though, so that's why it's like no mercy in September.
pump?
No.
Yeah.
If the Trump wins, I'm going straight to America. If Trump loses, I guess I'll just stay in Canada.
Yeah, I was gonna say because the person we're gonna get probably is gonna be way worse than Biden. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I get,
But,
I got best dressed. Thank you, sir.
Dude, fucking 2024, and we had an assassination attempt. Like, didn't we? Hold on. Wasn't there a bunch of protocols that were passed in the early 80s
Mm-hmm.
No, by the
about
way, they were.
because of JFK? Talking about assassination
way-
prevention and shit. There was
Yeah.
actual prevention.
Oh yeah, dude. After
measures.
JFK, everything
Passed?
changed, bro. Why do you think presidents don't? They go in a motorcade now with armored fucking SUVs instead of fucking
Evidently,
convertibles.
except Trump
Yeah,
comes
right.
in a limo.
Well, it's an armored limo. Like that's fine. Like,
Oh
whatever.
yeah, that's right. It
It's
is an
armored
limo,
cars.
yeah.
There's tons of them. There's decoy vehicles. They've got heavy armor, heavy armaments. Fucking, there's, like I said, there's fucking Secret Service sniper cordons and people on the ground up out to 2,000 yards, bro. Just in
supposed to
case
be.
somebody tries to take like a mile-long shot
No.
at him.
Supposed to be. Yeah, I agree. And somehow we get 8 shots off before we kill the kid. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
All right, my girlfriend just came home. Give me a sec. I'll be right back, baby.
All right, brother. I'm
They
gonna
got
go.
back together.
Yeah, I believe they did. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Don't worry, stream. I'm not offline. Just putting it in BRB.
All right, he's back for the first time.
Yeah, apparently you guys are actually like back together now.
What?
You and your girl, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. She's been staying over. Like she stayed over the last 4 nights, and she's staying over tonight.
Damn, that's gay.
Okay. Back to the kitchen. Yeah, dude, I've seen tons of memes about that fucking bitch, and they're all hilarious. There's also the bitch who couldn't fucking reholster her gun and shit like that, and those are hilarious. But yeah. Okay. Well, at least Destiny 2 is streaming pretty good with window capture, but I still would rather it do game capture. Fuck you, Bungie. This is their anti-cheat thing that stopped that, right? I'm pretty sure.
You're talking about easy anti-cheat, right?
Whatever they changed about their fucking that, because the hook that game capture uses is very similar to the same hooks that cheating software will use. Now, obviously, there's only so many streaming softwares out there, right? There's OBS, there's OBS Studio, there's the OBS that's got the whatever fucking thing already built in. There's fucking XSplit and, you know, a few Relive, NVIDIA, Shadowplay, blah, 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 right? So what? There's a dozen of them. So it's pretty easy for them to whitelist those and then blacklist everything else as far as those hooks go. But, like, I think Bungie just said, nah, fuck you. We're just going to blacklist everything because we just don't give a shit. And that's what made it stop working. Now it's stupid because the cheat hooks still work because those guys just figure out the code and do it so that it works. And it just fucks up the streaming software. But, you know.
What's going on? Who's your daddy and what did he do?
Bungie is not my daddy. He's my fucking alcoholic uncle, and he fucked up streaming software.
Yeah, that shit is trash. I hate how they did that with the fucking game, dude.
Yep. I am getting my cool back, though, in Destiny. Bro, you see my last few rounds?
No, I didn't.
No, you haven't. But they've been gangster.
Yeah, I'll pull yours up. I'll put you on the side.
I've always got you up, but I don't know if because Twitch. I don't know if Twitch auto loads.
Only reason why I don't normally have you up is because YouTube loves to suck bandwidth.
Yeah. Well, dude, but put the stream in like fucking 480, bro. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's what I have YouTube set to do 480 unless I change it. Because like, yeah, fuck you. I don't need 1080 for a fucking.
All right,
music
so standard, you're at 720/60 for me now. Like, what the fuck? Like, I remember the other night it was like high. What?
Yeah,
like,
1080/60, which that's a lot of bandwidth. Like, but hey, it's nice quality, so yeah.
Put you to the side. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and type this in the Twitter. Like, hey, you guys want to talk your shit? Here you go.
What shit?
You even know Elon doesn't really allow links anymore unless I'm paying, which is stupid. I'm not gonna pay for
Seriously?
it. Yeah.
Elon, bro.
Elon has gone full fucking retard into the same thing that he was against. Yep, he's gone full retard.
What do you mean?
Bro, I have to pay to put links to advertise to the homies? He was against that before he bought Twitter. Now he's doing it. Like, what?
Ace never lets me down.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna post this here, and
oh my god, he missed too.
we'll do. I wish I could just put your fucking Twitter.
Oh,
handle there.
Xbox,
Your
record that.
YouTube. Yeah, I'll just put caps. Come talk your trash is what I put for your shit.
I hate this dude.
On Twitter. Let's go. Come on, Twitter! You fucking rejects of society, let's go!
Woo! Ace never lets me down!
Send wait 002. You have numbers at the end of your shit. Like, why would I trust
Oh,
you?
nice shot, bruh.
Not
I'll give you that
somebody.
one. Oh, no, yeah, no. Don't revive. Get that fucker. Ah, he got me. Oh, damn it. Toss a nade in there, you cocksuckers. Fuck, they got the heavy. Ace never lets me down. Never. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. His ace is with me. Ah!
His aim? Oh, okay. His aim is. Your aim was pretty good that time. Okay, fair enough. I was about to make.
You
fun
gotta be shitting me.
Oh, he's about to get his dick.
Ah! Well, he got it. That's fine. The cleanup. I didn't get the headshot of the third one.
Damn.
I'll take the revive, though.
It's all Blue's fault. Blue and Blue. Blue, it's
Yep.
all your fault.
Oh, it's not my fault. You're bad. Have you tried not being bad?
Are you actually there, Mathis? Like, if you're actually there, I'll be more than happy to talk to you. But if you're just a bot,
You're a homo. Shut up.
you're never going to answer this voice. So
Well, you're a homo, so I don't care.
you're a homo. Not my fault.
Ooh.
Thicker than a sticker.
Damn!
Don't worry,
Oh my
guys.
god,
He's
Ace
not-
never lets me down! 5 streak! Get fucked!
Hasn't Ace been sunsetted or no?
No, but it's been
No,
nerfed
you-
to fucking hell and back, but I'll still fucking wreck with her.
He likes
Boom.
abused ex-girlfriends.
Yep,
That's why
I can fix her, bro. I can fix her.
I can fix her.
Yeah, well, a bunch of other guys have been saying that.
I know. I'm Bob the
Builder
Builder over here with the construction crew behind me, but it's alright because she never lets me down. She's always down for a good blow.
Playing the song of "I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down."
Oh, fuck. Couldn't quite get the third one. Alright, bruh. I'm getting 5x streaks in this bitch. I will take that fucking action. Boom, bitch.
Boom, bitch, get out the way.
Twofer. Where's that third? Oh, you motherfucker. We'll still get him. Ooh. Oh, my gunpowder gamble's ready. I'm getting somebody with this motherfucker. I got him. Didn't kill him, but did enough damage for the kill. Or the elimination. I'll take that action.
Are you rocking 2 aces?
No. I got Ace, a sniper rifle, and my rocket launcher.
Oh, okay. I was like, bro, I just saw you try to switch weapons. It was another ace. I was like, wait, they do that now?
No.
Like, oh,
That'd be kind of awesome. I'd double.
It
I'd
would be, yeah.
I'd
I'd be
two
like,
hands
yo, I'm
this
gonna
bitch.
download this shit.
Right? By the power of two hands, I'm gonna punch you a new asshole. I can't believe that you don't like that, Blue.
What, you
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
Blue. I thought you were into butt play. No, like, what the fuck?
Like Revy is his
Weird.
waifu, bro, and that's the funniest shit I've ever seen somebody do with her.
Well,
Sailor
yeah,
Moon's
she's-
out, fucking with her two guns, saying that shit.
You shouldn't do that to her. So
Even my girlfriend thought it was hilarious. She loves Black Lagoon.
Good.
She says
Oh,
it
yeah,
needs to be a
because-
shirt. Yeah, I'll give you a level-headed. Thank you.
How's your fucking Elden Ring play been so far, Blue? Like, I know you've like, how many times you beat that game already?
do game 7.
Ooh, 3-1-2. Yes, sir. I will take that.
Did you
combat
100% the
efficiency.
DLC yet?
Yes, I am indeed the best player there ever was. So yeah, of course.
Nice. What build did you
You-
go with?
I've beaten the game. Great swords, dual swords, incantations only, sorcery, and basically almost all the weapon types.
Oh, okay. You were trying. Did you wait? Did I mishear you the last time we talked about this, or did you try the knuckles? The fist
The
weapon.
hand to hand got boring. So
I forgot to turn my Ace diffuser on. That will increase my gaming power by at least 1,000%.
Oh, guys, I gotta get my gaming chair real quick.
I got my gaming chair. It's called a recliner. And it's way more comfy than any of those overpriced. I paid half as much as what you'd pay for a quality gaming chair, and it's 10 times as comfy.
I've paid a lot for this game.
Right?
My cat fucked
Bro,
it
they're
up.
like $300, $400, $500, dude. And I got this
I paid
recliner
like
for
$250.
$125.
I bought 2 of these chairs, by the way. I have a backup.
Oh my god, dude. That's like
Well, that was
700
that-
coin, bruh.
Well, this was right after I sold my house. I
Yeah.
had like a good amount left over, so I was like, okay, I'll get 2 of these. I knew my
Jesus.
cats were gonna be assholes.
Oh
so
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, they'll destroy them.
Yeah.
Luckily, my cat doesn't go for this. She just goes for the couch.
I wish. I wish.
She fucks that couch up too.
Dude, your couch looks like a fucking cancer patient, doesn't it?
Like one side of it. Yeah, it's always the same
Yeah.
side. So, bitch, you got a scratching
Yeah.
post 5 feet away. What's wrong with you?
Demands it.
A nice
Yeah.
scratching post.
Bro, I did the same thing with my cats. I got them like nice ass fucking like sandpaper nail trimming scratch posts and shit. And they go straight to my chair. I'm like, bro, I swear to God.
Oh,
Like, I love my cats, but bruh, I have never came so
Right.
close to punting a cat before. Oh my God.
right? Like, bitch, you are about to get field goal. Ace never lets me down. Woo! Oh, hit him. Damn, somebody else got him. That's all right. I'll take it. Get the cleanup, bruh.
You captured Zone B. Fire
Ace
team
never lets me down.
stay.
Pile of lucid crystals.
You gotta be
Ooh.
shitting me.
This is
I'll take the melee. By myself here, guys. They're all around me. Those poor bastards.
enemy claims Zone C.
Man, dude, how the fuck are they winning? We're fucking rickrolling them.
Zone C captured.
Gotcha. Oh my god, I missed that. Fuck. Moose knuckle dragger.
Moose?
I'm surprised he's not got banned for that yet.
True.
Tink.
You captured Zone A. What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing.
Double click to exchange for items available with Black Lion chests.
Zone A lost.
Oh, what? Fuck. Oh my god, how did that miss? There were two of them right there. Fuck.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
Oh. Fucking messenger.
Yay!
You surf the revive.
Zone B captured.
Oh my god, I keep missing with my knives. Fuck. Ooh. Ah. Fucking grenade launcher.
You captured Zone C.
Oh, how did that miss?
5 minutes. Could go
Ace
your
never
way.
lets me down.
Could go theirs. Gained the lead.
What the fuck? Where is this asshole? Oh, right there.
Zone A captured. Tell them to line up fast.
Oh, you lucky fucker.
Victory is yours.
Woo! Xbox, record that.
Zone A lost.
Gunpowder gamble and a head tap with ace. Oh. Would've been nice to fucking get the knife.
Enemy claimed Zone B. You're winning. Stay strong.
Yeah, he popped ult. Got you, motherfucker! In your fucking ult. Ah! Of course, the last guy comes and tags me. Alright, that's it. We ain't fucking around no more. That wasn't a twofer. That was.
Enemy down. Enemy claims zone C. Zone C captured.
Oh, wow. Missed the headshot.
Victory is all
But we
I
win
ask.
anyway.
Good.
Oh. Cross you motherfuckers off my list.
You're a wall around those zones.
Alright,
Take that
how long have I
iron
been
will
going?
beyond
2
the
hours.
crucible.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna get some dinner done. Oh, yeah, I'll give you best rest.
Gay.
2.6. Whoo! I will take that action. Yeah. So I'm gonna get some dinner done. I'll be back on after I'm done, probably. So.
All right, little girl.